What is the best sound effect to screw with people? or That's it. So that is recommended by Pablo Francisco. Do that next time you're in a bank line. Thanks. Hey, welcome to the Word of Gaud. I'm Tony Gaud. I got a great show for you today. I have an interview with Pablo Francisco, comedian, impressionist, voiceover artist. So this show was originally recorded in 2012 at the Tampa Improv on stage after the last show on a Sunday night. The only audience was local comics hanging out after the show with us. And it was a great interview, basically a private show. We talk a lot about, basically talk shop about comedy and entertainment. He tells a lot of stories, talks about MadTV, talks about touring, how he came up with his impressions. It's a great interview. The only problem was the original audio soundtrack was damaged. That's why I never released this. This has never been released. So I didn't want to put it out. So the only audio that we actually caught was from the camera in the room while it was being recorded. So it's kind of cavernous, so it's not the best quality, but you can still hear it. It's fine. You can hear everything, but it's not what you're used to. And if you've ever been to the Tampa Improv, which is now the Tampa Funny Bone, they've since changed the name, and it's a big theater, basically, and it's very cavernous, and you're going to be able to tell that. But otherwise, it's a great interview. You're going to enjoy it a lot, and here you go. So check out Pablo Francisco.
All right, just for syncing purposes, give yourself a 3, 2, 1 with a hand gesture, and we should be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 1. Roll up! We're here at the Improv, Tampa Improv. It's final show, Sunday night. After the show, sitting here with Mr. Pablo Francisco. How was the week, man?
The week went really well. It could have been better on Friday, but things happen. No, Friday was actually a different kind of show. I got food poisoning with alcohol poisoning, divided by the square root of food poisoning.
Well, the thing, you've been coming here literally for a decade.
Right.
For a decade. So you've actually seen Ybor change.
Absolutely. It's changed into more of a perverted way to a bigger perverted way. So
do you like it more now than you did before?
Oh, absolutely. Now, because now I kind of know where its head's at now. Back in the day, it was kind of creepy when it first get here. It's like crack city outside, and then hot chicks in the middle, and then creamy nougat.
Well, they actually literally got together and got rid of a couple of the ghetto clubs.
They
literally did.
Now they stopped. Yeah. So I think it's been a fun. I think the improv is a big. Milestone here. It's a nice, good little hub.
Now there's less guns here, so
less guns and more laces.
One of the things I saw, you just came out with your new special.
Right. It's called They Put It Out There, and it's basically it revolves around the theme of they put it out there. So you get we're not police, but what happens if you put something? It's basically we make fun of things that people put out there.
Yeah.
ShamWow guy, Dog the Bounty Hunter, techno DJ.
They expose themselves.
Yeah, the people expose themselves, and the thing is, you don't want to make fun of too much people, too much bad. If you're a millionaire, make fun of a millionaire. So I'm below that notch. So I'm just right around there.
You can make fun of people that are almost millionaires.
Yeah, I can make fun of people almost millionaires. So I can make fun of those guys.
53%.
53%. I can't make fun of Bon Jovi. I'm called anchovy, but that's about it. I can't go the total distance on Bon Jovi.
Now, here's something I've been meaning to ask you for years because of all your material. What kind of feedback do you get from strippers and adult actors?
Well, this is what I get. See, just recently they had these porn awards that went on in Las Vegas 5 weeks ago. I'll show you some pictures with like 2 quick pics, but they liked the stripper material, so they had a division inside the in the world of the pornography.
It's like politics.
Yeah, pornography.
Politics.
Yeah, they porno politics. So I hosted a division where the little part about the club owners having topless bars, and there were all these club owners together, and they're all talking about, there was guys from Tampa that was mad.
They got a lot of strip clubs.
Yeah. It was one of the when the cops come in with marked money and they order waters, that means that their money is actually being used for the sting. And this is the way you can fight with Proposition 69 or something like that, right? So they had all these rules, but
so they were like discussing marked money.
Yeah, they were discussing marked money, talking about how the cops, basically if they're going to do a sting on you, they shouldn't be getting table
It's like the old school gangster.
Yeah, absolutely.
Old school gangster. We got hats.
They have doors. So they had basically kind of like topless bar etiquette. They come in there, you will be there, make sure the gun is covered, put your thumb over the barrel, make sure that, it's not exposed, that can make it, lethal, external, internal, I don't know, but they were like talking with rules like that. And Ron Jeremy comes in behind stage, right? And he's like, come on, how you doing, my man? Really, of course, a nice guy. And he's up there.
Is he like a godfather of porn? And he just kind of walks around, he's like, yeah, I'm Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, he's wearing
Teflon Don with porn.
Yeah, he's the Don of porn. You come over and suck my quack and they turn them away. I bully the diseases. So he comes down there, and a lot of girls were showcasing for the clubs. They had these girls, like one would be a magician, and then she'd take off her clothes. And they had another girl who had a laser show, and then she'd take off her clothes. So I would say, it was an experience. They paid good money, and that's where the topless material they go. Yeah. We saw the topless bar material stuff you do. We thought it was hilarious, so we wondered if you could come on down, and we did it for them, and it went over really well.
You ever get like a complaining stripper coming up to you, just pissed off and talked about her tits and stuff?
Yeah, what I had was one girl that went to the Olympic Garden, and maybe it was a bad night there, but I had some good experiences over there. One girl had a Band-Aid on her ass, right? And I was wondering, is this a joke? It was like one of the ones you put on your corn, right, on your toe. And she's like dancing around. I was wondering, come on, this is a joke. This has to be a joke. And she sees me making faces in the mirror. She turns around, hey, what's the deal? Usually if I take it off, I put makeup over it. Why don't you put makeup over it? Why do you show the whole round looking spore? And whatever the face
is. It's like an ass version of Madonna's face. That's not normal. That's a mole.
Hey, what is that? Those goose pimples? Those goose pimples going inside the wrong direction. So she showed, I would say that was the only problem I had with the topless dancer. Other than that, I went into one where there was a group of lesbian chicks, and one girl looked like little Elvis Presley, and I was going, and you look like, you look like a little, and every time she gets up, I'll kick your ass. And I went, that's what I go, if anybody wants to kiss you, let it be me. I'll show you what it's like. She's like, that was my first love.
All the characters that you come up with, like besides the celebrity characters, how much of those characters are based on real people?
Oh God, there's
like a percentage, right?
I would say percentage. Okay, I want to say 50%.
Not half of them are based on people that you actually saw.
Absolutely, there'll be reenactments of people. There was a guy named. This is where I got Michael J. Fox. Like this guy named Jack in my neighborhood. His parents were smoking marijuana. Yeah. So he took the garage and he made the garage his place to sit, right? And his dad was one day looking at his pot, and his friend Durham walks up. Hey man, dude, your dad's looking for your weed, and he kicks open the door. What are you doing? He's like, Jack, come on. What are you gonna do? Come on. I'm just looking for your weed. And it was so funny because he sounded like a Michael J. Fox. That's what I pay rent, and you don't look for my weed. Come on, your mother and I want to watch Match and Sell the Century. Come on, Jack.
So it's like reverse.
So kind of like that's where the Michael J. Fox kind of character came out. So it's kind of like that kind of helped me morph into it. So it worked out like that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I've
only got a couple of characters. I think you've seen them.
I've seen your what? Remember you wrote me Psycho Psycho Girlfriend, that was a great rap. It's like, you and your friend wrote Psycho Girlfriend rap. It's probably one of the most brilliant raps.
I don't even know if we have it anymore. It's so funny.
Oh, no, actually feels amazing reading it going.
You still got it?
He goes, this is so brilliant. Tony God wrote that for me at the Days Inn.
So we were William Hung, that's William Hung.
One is subscribe. Another one is like, comment, hit notification. And all of these words will help us grow as a channel. Back to our program.
You are very defined in what you do on stage, your style.
Right.
Like when you were coming up, were there other styles of comedy that you attempted before you settled into your voice?
Yeah, you know, the first one was one hand in the pocket and kind of mellow, kind of like talk it out, explain everything from the beginning. Isn't it weird that Casey Kasem does more commercials than he does music? Hi, I'm Casey Kasem. Before we play, you know, this next song, here's a bunch of fucking commercials. You know,
so it's more like narrating.
Narrating, setup. And I look at it, I had a ponytail. You know, John Jacobs, who was the opener of this week, this guy gets in there, and he's like 23 years old. He just brings it out that quickly. I wish I was that. I didn't have that kind of speed.
He's very settled in.
Yeah, he already knows where he wants to go.
Yeah.
But me, I was hi, set up. Hi, my name is. I had this joke called Damien. Hi, my name is Damien. And my real name is Damien. My middle name is Malachi. Imagine my first day in school. Hi, my name is Damien, and I'm 666 years old. And then I go into the next voice, and then to the next, you know. So you know, it was. But back then, when I was working for Laughs Comedy Club, you needed like a good 15 minutes to get booked. So really working on pacing and
stretching the time,
trying to figure out, you know, I thought I was like the best comic at the age of 22 out there, you know, playing bomb. Boy, that was a devastation. I bombed so bad, I went to Tequila Mockingbird, this bar that asked the band, hey man, I bombed on stage. And they started laughing at me, hey, bomb! And I was like, oh, more devastation. So it took me like 2 weeks to recover from that. But other than that, there's different styles comics are going to choose.
Yeah.
You want to choose, some people get mellow. Remember that one time the experimental week went crazy, you get standing notes, and you were going, you know what, I still want to know Tony God's. Like, okay, fine with that. You know, that was cool, but like I'm saying, it was like, you got to choose what you're comfortable with. You don't want to go on a TV set, like when I was on MadTV, I got caught in between Hard Rock and a Soft Place, okay? The producer, the guys who own it, right, who own that, they were telling me, do it this way. I go, what's wrong with the director? Well, we don't like the director anymore. For some reason, we hired this director, and through 6 months of this, we don't like him anymore. So now the director is telling me how to do it, and you got producers telling you. So I'm like,
conflict.
So, but there was a little conflict, but then again, I finally realized when, you know, Adam comes up to me and goes, this is my show, so you do it his way the first time, and then you do it my way. And go crazy on their way. And then when that thing kind of happens, this is to let anyone know, if they go on a TV show that happens, you gotta let that shit go through the whole day, right? And then tell your agent about it, and then your agent's gonna smooth it over.
You gotta keep your mouth shut.
Keep your mouth shut. Because it's kind of weird, because I had one of the actresses, Mary, she was pissing me off. She was like pissed off. You're not saying the lines right. And here's the producer. Hey man, it's gonna be okay while I'm wearing a wig, a dress, and women's underwear, and high heel shoes. Hey man, I really like that sympathy talk, but right now, can I get these high heels off? So Brian Callen was there to save the day. So thank you, Brian. Brian, you kick that. We want to make money too.
Yeah.
You know, and
you got the crew standing just behind the lights.
Quiet. You see a little red light leave. And they just go ahead, go. You know, Ashley and Sean, they flew over to do their just before Sean get the first word out, stop! You know, and I go, what is this, man? These guys fly all the way over there. And, you know, Ashley's, he does a bit where he has the mic on his, not literally for his penis, but he's using it as a cricket's foot.
Yeah.
And these guys think it's his, hey, stop, penis. And, you know, poor Greg Giraldo, because, you know, that show, he's like on the roast as well. But, you know, I had no idea that he was going to pass after that.
I hate it because that's the only guy that recognizes him. Andy Kidman thinks I'm a dick. I don't know. Natasha thinks I suck.
God bless his heart.
But it was a good experience because that's what put me over the edge to the next the next level.
You got to find that one spot, man. I found mine up in Sierra Vista, I think. No, after Sierra Vista, Arizona, I was up there, and that's where I just started to,
That's
Let's
so you just go for it.
Almost fell to that one. Okay, good God.
This is serious
stuff now. Injuries. But yeah, I got the album is they put it out there, so if anybody wants to check out the album, it's going to be rock and roll.
I was watching a clip from that. It's so funny, man.
Thanks, man.
It's like every time. It's like you travel all over the country. All over the country. You're like an international touring comic. You are like a rock star in some countries. What is your favorite country outside of the U.S.?
Gotta say Sweden. Sweden rocks, man.
Yeah.
That's a good country, and also Baltimore. It's a good country too.
Baltimore.
No,
It's an island.
It's an island. No, I would say Sweden rocks. China Theater, Sweden. Sweden just takes it off. It's a beautiful.
Like, what's the largest venue? Largest
venue with Carrot Top and Craig Shoemaker at the Gator Growl, 80,000 people.
Oh my God!
It was like, and it was Gangnam Style.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was crazy. And you know what? They all listened.
Did they?
It was great.
You got like one guy at the top.
Gangnam Style. So it worked out.
Well, now with all the traveling, all these countries over the years, what have you seen any difference in the way that the foreigners treat you as an American through the course of the past few years with all the politics and so forth?
You know what? The thing is, YouTube and the internet, those little internet communication spots, those right there break it up perfectly.
Yeah.
They totally separate from entertainment to politics. When you get there, man, they want to see your stuff.
So they don't judge you.
Not at all, man. And they like goofy shit. They like goofy stuff when you're up there. And that's what comedy's all about. Just getting stupid and goofy. I got a point to make. My dad took me like bum when I was a kid, and I let everybody know that it's okay. That shit. No, it's about going over there because they don't have American television. They have American clips.
Yeah. So that's how they access us now is through the internet.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, you go down there and then, they run home for YouTube. Okay, Dr. Phil they got Dr. Phil, Oprah, they got some Miami CSI, but other than that, they got their own show. They got their own TV shows. Australia's a good one, a good market hit. So if anyone, Australia's the best, man. Australia is probably one of the best cities too. So I'm gonna say Sweden, Australia, the best. And that's all I gotta say, man. It's all good, man.
Well, what about like all these different countries? Now, you go to countries that they don't even speak English and they come to the shows.
No. Every single country that I've been to, English is the first language. So when you go there, they speak it just like this.
So they know
7-Eleven, Burger King right around the corner, or if you're from Australia, it's Hungry Jack's.
And they're getting all like your sarcasm,
They get the sarcasm. The only thing they don't get is the commercials. All-state commercials. That's the only thing they don't get.
That's true.
They don't get the jingles, but that's about it. Other than that, it's all ready to go, guys. Ready to rock and roll, baby.
You get some red box over. Do you prefer touring, or are you looking towards getting into more like TV projects or anything like that, to where you're working at home and you don't have to leave so much?
You know what? Let me ask you that. What TV shows are you watching now that you go home and watch?
Honestly, well, there's not much. I mean, there's
maybe the Family Guy, maybe a cartoon.
There's only a couple.
Yeah, Mom and Bubble that's showing. Come on.
Bob's Burgers.
Are you that convinced that you can watch everybody facing forward? Hey, Mom.
The thing is, most of the good shows are now like on the premium channels anyway.
Yeah, so you know what? I go to my internet now.
Yeah.
YouTube is it makes you money. It makes you know what? Why go to a set sometimes and see maybe movies like Adam Sandler movies are the best, like Nick Swartzen one. He wants to go, you gotta have a meeting with Adam Sandler. And I go, I will right now.
Oh my God, yeah.
But Tony Gaud looks exactly like Adam Sandler. So
why don't we make a movie, buddy?
So basically, man, I am basically working out of my house. I work out of my house. We show them all our videos together, and we're now tap out, clothesline.
Yeah.
Mixed martial art just came out with their film division of Warrior, and now they came out with their own sex line called tap that ass. And now they're coming out.
Are you serious about that?
Yes.
That's fucking hilarious.
Walter Schott is involved with that. And Wally, the genius he is now we're working on a comedy division. So I think a lot of people watch travel shows right now. That's where I think it's big. So we did a sizzle reel and a pilot 2 weeks ago. No, wait. 2 months ago on travel. So we're presenting to the Travel Channel on Tuesday. We'll see how it goes. And try to, just keep it like that, and then monitor your stuff. Don't answer all your comments on YouTube.
Exactly.
I just sit all day and do that. And you can change their minds, and you know what? I've seen people totally hate like us, like Scandinavia. They flew us all the way to Norway to open up for LMFAO. We get there, right? We land in Norway, me and Ashley, and this guy, he's behind stage, and he's like the winner of all. He's always the winner.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I'm the winner of the competition. As soon as we fly back, I hate Pablo. Pablo's is disappointment. I could not believe it. And he has a bunch of reviews, even though he's hanging out with me the whole damn time. Taking pictures. It's kind of weird. Some people, the thing is
checking in on his phone. What is Pablo?
Remove that butt plug right there. There you go. So,
well, what I noticed is if you wait long enough on the comments, the other people commenting start to get into they're fighting amongst each other. They're like, this is awesome.
It's all that's where rock and roll is.
Most insane fan gesture of appreciation.
Most insane.
Besides that guy dogging you after you.
I would say one time filming my first Comedy Central special. I had this guy. Oh, you mean like someone put me down? Like, okay.
Well, no, not somebody put you down, but like somebody did something crazy because they love you so much.
Okay. There was this. We're doing the first taping of Comedy Central's, half-hour special, and they leave the house lights up, right? Well, in the audience is this girl making this face. The whole time, right by my set list, making this weird, like, if you ever watch like Bugs Bunny, keep got good skate, keep got good ears, you're doing that big red ears. Red's voice, morphine into all this. So if you watch the first Comedy Central, that's why I keep on going,
Keep looking at her.
What the fuck? It's your fucking problem. So that would probably be the one that was kind of creepiest. So
that's pretty weird.
There you go.
What is the best sound effect to screw with people?
Or that's it.
So that is recommended by Pablo Francisco. Do that next time you're in a bank line. Thank you so much, brother. I know you got to catch a flight. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
I'm out of here.
Later.
Take care. Right on. Call me when you get in town. Tony.